Hi Leo, this is going to be your art channeled message plus tarot reading. This is for Leo's Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, any Leo placement, and you're also welcome to watch this if you feel like it'll resonate with you, or if it was recommended to you, or if the title just sounds like something you're going through. By all means, there are no rules with my readings. What I started drawing was a nose, but not the front of the nose. It was more of a side profile. Somebody's side profile. Then I got sticking your nose where it doesn't belong, like somebody is in somebody's business. Then I heard sniffing for clues. Like, who is this person? Sounds like Scooby-Doo. Like, are they a dog? Because I'm literally seeing Scooby-Doo sniffing around and following a path of evidence. Like, trying to sniff, like, sniffing, yeah, just sniffing for clues, looking for clues. Using one of your 5 senses. It's like major 7 of swords. You know how, like, in the card, they're trying to gather the swords, aka get away with it. Like, but then they leave 2 behind. That's evidence being left behind. And Scooby-Doo is trying to find it. So someone hears Scooby-Doo or thinks they are, and it's kind of cute actually. Then I heard detective mode. That's the next thing I got. It's as if there is a mystery that needs solving. I almost said saving. Someone needs to save the day, or feels like they need to do something before it's too late. So you're meddling to figure it out. Or some people might think you're meddling. It's weird because details aren't necessarily being given to me, but by the vibe already here, it's actually kind of funny. I just picture somebody that thinks they're a detective. Or like they're simulating a detective doing that field of work / study. There's definitely this 7 of swords, like someone left behind evidence, so you're following it, or following the tracks like a dog would, or like a canine. This could actually be real detective or police work because they use canines to like sniff something or solve crimes. Like someone here could literally be in that line of work, and you were put up to the job of figuring this out, or you feel like you're closer to putting the puzzle together. You could even just like crime shows, like you're inspired by that. You know how they say like girls should be in the FBI by what they can find out and put 2 and 2 together? It's kind of like that. It's like if you are determined to figure out whatever this is. I'm gonna figure that out. Like, what is this? First card out, heart of the reading. Actually, you know what? I don't know if I want to use this deck. You know what? Yes, I will. Ooh. Go the distance, and that's an animal. Going the distance. Like, I'm doing that the dog thing again. It's like you're going the distance. You're going, this is taking a while, or you're determined to work hard until you figure this out. Put enough effort into it. You don't care how long it takes. You're gonna find out. We're gonna go the distance. You're gonna make that effort. And then we have the fates. And then I heard like the fates are in your favor. Like fate is in your favor. It's like you have a lot of hope. When I look at stars, I think of like the star card. You have hope that this is gonna work. And then 7 and 1 is 8. Just like, yeah, you're gonna put in the work. You're just looking for evidence. You're trying to be smart about it. Very smart about it. And I feel like you're coming to a conclusion or a completion very soon because you're a cheetah. And when I think with cheetahs, it's like cheetah and prey. They have to be super fast to pounce on it before it gets away, before it goes away too fast. For the opportunity leaves. That's what I'm seeing. Like you're scared you won't get your opportunity to expose something. But the fate is definitely in your favor. So like something's definitely gonna work out. I'm gonna shuffle these again, even though I already did it like 5 times. Okay, what do we have here? Like, what is this? 7 of Swords behavior. Someone could also... The Star? Come on. Was that in the reverse? I'll just flip it again. Yeah, that wasn't reversed. Ooh, the Chariot. You definitely, getting like you doubted your abilities. I'm never gonna figure this out. But then right underneath that, it's Chariot. You got right back up again and you started moving faster. There's a bunch of movement here. Like you're going the distance. Ooh, community. This could go all the way up to like a community matter or like a friendship. Someone's lying. I don't want to say this is like a cheating scandal or... There's too many cards coming out. I'll take that. 10 of Swords. Ooh. That wanted to come out, so I'm taking it. 10 of Swords and 9 of Swords. I feel like this was some momentum like leading up to the 10 of Swords. Having sleepless nights over this. I feel like something was definitely caught to your attention. Ace of Swords reversed. Deceptive energy. I feel like this was deceptive energy within a friend circle. Someone betrayed you, a friend did. Then we have the Ace of Pentacles. I mean, with the Ace of Pentacles, like actual money. Someone could have like stolen money from you, or someone's been stealing from you, and you were this close to figuring it out, or you were getting closer and closer and closer to the truth because they weren't smart. They didn't cover their tracks. They could have even told people about what they were doing. So I'm getting to like you lost faith in your friends. These friends weren't faithful. Not gonna lie too, like do you see how there's stars imprinted all over her? It's like you were born to be a star. You were... Fate is in your favor. Like you might always get what you want. Things reach you, things reach you quickly. You reach your destination much faster than maybe others do. And then 10 of Swords can also be things said behind your back. And look, the swords are literally in his back. Something was done behind the scenes. And I did say there's 2 swords. I was getting 7 of Swords. Isn't that funny how that's how we're finishing it? 7 of Swords, 2 swords left behind. Then I see this is you solving the puzzle. It's like, oh, that was happening behind my back this whole time. I didn't even think it was this bad. I'm also getting like someone feels guilty for something. I don't think this is you. A friend definitely did something that wasn't so good. And also with the smell thing, I'm getting like your sense of smell. One of those 5 senses was used to figure this out. Like you smelled someone's perfume, or you smelled something that you knew and it was tied to another person. So this could have been like an infidelity type of situation. Someone wasn't being faithful, but you always were. You always had good intentions. And because you have good intentions, that's probably why you get to places faster. I'm just like, this is you closer and closer and closer to the truth because it was being hidden from you. But then here it is, you found out the truth, and it's like you can't move, you're paralyzed. Ten of Swords is always, well, everyone knows this, can't get any worse, but what comes after that is much better. I'm gonna pull another card. If not some kind of infidelity situation, it's definitely something to do with wealth, money. Someone was greedy. Someone chose greed over friendship, or greed over what the right thing to do is. Flexible. I got this in another reading, like you were being too flexible. I'm also getting like someone was bending the truth. Someone was lying. And you awakened to those lies. Bending the truth. And their lies caught up to them eventually. I'm also getting too, like, someone acted like everything was normal, all while hiding the most horrible of, I'm getting like the utmost betrayal. It's like acting nice to your face, inviting you to things, offering you things, but it's almost like they were offerings of guilt. Like, let me just pretend everything's okay. Let me kiss this person's ass so they don't suspect anything, so that they're not onto us. But then here's the anxiety, like the Nine of Swords. I feel like you were definitely onto them and they didn't know. Because not only do they know how to keep up appearances, so did you. It's like you blended in. You know how to blend in with people to find out the truth. Kind of like how a detective in like police work, like an undercover cop. It's like you were the undercover cop. And you found things out in such a weird way. It's like, could also be body language. Like you can smell the bullshit. Like, I know someone's not telling the truth. I wasn't expecting, because I don't really like those readings where it's like cheating, backstabbing, karmics. But I'm just seeing a deep betrayal. Bending the truth, not telling the truth. And then you had to find out the truth in a horrible way. Could also be you overheard someone speaking negatively about you, or you had to hear this from someone else, but you already suspected it. I think I'm gonna use a different tarot deck to get additional like tea on this situation, because I'm not really getting specifics of like what happened once again. It's like still a mystery. Okay, what's this? Knight of Pentacles and the Oak King, which is the Hanged Man. See how he's blending in with the tree? It's camouflage. Like, you camouflaged within a crowd or a community or a party, and you were a listening ear, or maybe someone was spying for you to find out the truth. Someone was the Scooby-Doo for you. It's like, oh, I got you. Someone was doing the detective work for you. That's what I think this was. And then they came back to you with the news, and then that's where the sword energy comes in. Because that person found evidence, or they overheard evidence. And here they do, like, here they come with the communication, because swords are communication. They tell it back to you, and here you are, like, seeing someone sobbing uncontrollably, like, can't get out of bed, don't want to do anything. Literally can't get out of bed. That's what it's clarified by. Can't sleep, can't do nothing. It was like a major wave of, like, depression. Must have been a really bad thing. Blending in plain sight. And then there's an infinity symbol written in the ground. I'm picturing someone, like, they have a sword, like, they pull it out of the ground, and they're, like, carving an infinity symbol. But then reversed, it means someone's bending the truth and not telling the truth. So it's like, this isn't lasting forever. Like, you thought this was going to be a forever friendship or a forever relationship, but now it's like, no. This isn't written in the stars. This, in a weird way, you're looking at this as if it was meant to happen. This all unfolded the way it was supposed to. You're trying to look at this from a better perspective. It's like, maybe I'm destined for better things, a better person, a better friend. I'll slowly, look, she's on the horse. I'll slowly but surely heal from this. I'll slowly but surely mend my heart. And then remember where I got the cheetah going the distance. And then here we have more of a slow energy. It's like you can finally calm down because everything was revealed. You suspected it and you found out. The high priest. Pretty sure that's the Hierophant or the high priestess, but same follows. Your intuition was correct. Whatever you thought was going on was 10 of Swords. And it led to a very painful conclusion or resolution. You thought it was infinity. Thought it was almost invincible. It's like nothing could get in the way of this relationship. No one could get in the way of this relationship. So yeah, definitely could be some type of cheating scandal and within a group of friends. So sorry if that happened to anybody, because that's a serious matter. Because you never really think it would happen with those closest to you in like a community. Wait, what am I gonna use? I'm gonna use my animal spirit deck to conclude this reading as well. It's advice for Leo in regards to this betrayal. Ooh, too many cards. Let's not do that. This. Time for a deep dive. Time to dive deep into your emotions. Like, don't ignore them. Don't push them off. Don't go, I'm getting like you're in a bit of a numb state. It's like, I'm also getting to like, don't stop being you. Don't stop being a good person because of what happened. It's like, you're still the star. Like, don't lose hope in love or friendship and connections just because of what happened. And I don't think you are. You realize that it was fated to happen in a twisted way. It's like, you know what? Maybe they're freeing up space for the person I'm supposed to be with. Maybe it wasn't meant to be. Maybe it wasn't infinity. Also getting to infinity and beyond. Like you're moving beyond this. It's time for a deep dive, deeper connections. So like this, whatever this is going to be replaced with more like some form of deeper relationship. So you have no idea what's to come. Also getting a bit of an ugly duckling vibe. Like you were always left out. You always felt like that within this community or this group. But now you're flourishing. You're turning into a beautiful swan. Whatever this betrayal was, kind of like after a breakup, you have a glow up, you improve yourself, maybe you start working out, you start becoming a star, you start loving yourself like you've never loved yourself before. So you're gaining your angel wings, like she is in this card, and you're also blossoming into a new person, and people see it. And come on, like 6 + 0 is 6. 6 comes after 5. 5 is massive change and destruction. This truth that was revealed was like the tower moment you needed to hear so you could move on. Move on to better things, as cliche as that sounds. Because you don't need friends like that. You don't need a partner like that. You don't need friends that, I don't want to say like flirt with your partner. You don't want any of that. Because that's really a very disloyal thing to do. No loyalty. Okay, Leo, that's the end of your reading. I hope you enjoyed it. Please like, subscribe, support the channel in any way, and keep being a beautiful person. Don't change just because other people want to take advantage of that. Always be you. And also take this time to really appreciate yourself. So you love your hair, you love your arms, you love your glow. Just take the time to really appreciate who you are, because it's really important. Because like you are the sun, you are the sun, you are the stars, you are the whole freaking galaxy, like to infinity and beyond. Moving beyond this betrayal. Might actually title that the video. I don't know, but yeah. The ugly duckling is becoming the swan. Not like you were ugly or anything, it's just that's the metaphor I'm getting. Huge transformation. And it was all because of pain. Okay guys, bye.